Can you tell us a little bit about who the Hopi are?
Hopi Sinum. The word Hopi, to my understanding, means peaceful, harmony, the best in life. That's what the word Hopi means. I've always asked my the older people and relatives, when did we become Hopis? As from the stories we hear, we migrated from different areas. Did we become Hopis when we emerged? I'm sure there were a group of people that were Hopis when they emerged and then moved on. From what I've been told with my clan, even though I'm a Hopi now, my clan migrated up from Peru. So of course, my clan was not Hopi down there. But a Hopi boy came down to Peru to collect the need, the necessity, the powers to bring back up here for rain. So that's how my clan migrated up to Hopi. And I guess at the time when we got accepted into a community, to what is now called Hopi today, I guess at that point we became Hopis, and then started learning the language of Hopi Lavai. So, you know, it's still a big mystery to me what Hopi, I mean, where people came from. I shouldn't say it's a mystery that what Hopi is. I know what Hopi is. I have a good idea what Hopi is, Hopi Sinum. I guess maybe for a lack of better explanation, I can maybe say that there was a form of different nations that came together and became under this one umbrella of what Hopi is, and that's how we brought these different practices or rituals from different areas. How when we came in, we migrated from different areas to the Hopi Sinum that were there already, and then we became a part of that community, and then from there we became Hopi Sinum along with them. To my understanding is that when a group of people migrated up to Hopi, one of the first things that was asked of them by a bear clan is, what do you have to offer to the community? And that particular group would say, this is what we have to offer, and then they would show and demonstrate to them what their powers or what they can give to the community. And from that, the particular clan or the group of people then were accepted to live among the people in that village by the bear clan. So that's my understanding what Hopi Sinum is, or how Hopi got together.
That's very true what Merwin has said. You know, I think that each clan had their own different set of either what we call Wimi or religion, and they were asked what they had to contribute to the village, and that's how they gained their entrance into the villages. But also mutisingly to me, that's what Hopi really, you know, they're probably the first ones being that they came here and they made a covenant with Masa, who's this beautiful land, you know, it belongs to. So they made an agreement with him first, get permission from him to live on this land. With that covenant, he gave to them the soya, the seeds necessary for survival. That's how Hopi became farmers. They relied on their spiritual connectivity to the land in order to survive by praying for rain. Now, when those times became hard, during their migrations, they left this area and they started on their migrations. When they got to certain points out there and life became hard, that's when they sent maybe their spiritual spiritual runners, like for his clan, you know, they, like he's saying that they came from Peru. They sent people that way in order to gain these special gifts to bring back to the village in order to bring the rains back. And when they did come back and brought those gifts and made it rain again, that's when they were very much accepted and welcomed into that village as their own. So that's kind of what understanding what I kind of feel Hopi is. But there, like he said, there are people that came from different places and did join the Hopi people, become Hopi. And we are dry land farmers. We still practice that method today. Pray for rain, dance for rain. Hopi are very spiritual people today still. Questions, Motisinwe, or the ones that were here first, they were probably from the beginning of emergence. Those are the people I think what we call Motisinwe, and they were here establishing their migration patterns and generally trying to survive life, you know, getting accustomed to the area most likely. Hisatsinwe are people here from the past. Hisatsinwe Esne. And these people probably did have a hard life, as Mr. Yoyetewa has told us. But when I look at this area, it's really spiritual to me, because I think about it just looking down from here. I think about all the hardships they went through in life. When I think about all the work that they did here, like building these granaries, for example, I know that this is direct descendants from us because of the style that they use, their techniques. I guess they did some studies on the area here, and they had found seeds in the walls. Now with the Hopi today, that practice is still done out on the Hopi reservation. We incorporate seeds into our walls for a couple of reasons. One of them being that to keep the house alive, that it's being fed. Yeah, probably some of the purposes here were, the first one of course was to store food. The second one was probably to keep that food accessible only to these people here, and keep it away from maybe people who were marauding the area, which did happen in the past. But also I wanted to touch on the subject of water, you know, the spiritual part of it, because now the Grand Canyon is being more accessed for recreational use rather than for for spiritual use, I guess I would put it, because a lot of people are coming down here to travel the river. But for us, it's more than that. This is our mother that we all live on. I view these rivers as the bloodlines of her, and by damming them up using a hydroelectric power, it's not right. None of these things belong to us, as Merv said, and I think that we're contaminating the water and doing bad things to it. I wish that people would look at it, you know, in not in a recreational way, but it provides us with life, not just with the human race, but with all living things on the earth.